Hi there everyone. So this time around I'll be reviewing this book called Baby Blues Decades 1 and 2 by Rick Kirkman and Jerry Scott. It says BBXS, and so it's a comedy strip series, comic newspaper comedy strip series, and this is by far one of the best series I've ever read. I would rate it on the same level as say Calvin and Hobbes or Peanuts. I know a lot of people are not going to like that comparison, but I think that it's a really good series, and it has given me more than a few laughs in my time reading it. So as you can see, it's a very well made book. I got it for second hand, so this is a slightly scuffed copy of mine, but other than that I got it for very good price, very decent price, and I love this book. This was published in 2010, and as far as I know, there are, like this says, Baby Blues Decades 1 and 2. There is no Decades 3 or Decades 3 and 4 and so. This is the only hardcover compilation of Baby Blues for the two decades, and as far as I know, the only hardcover compilation at all. So it opens up like this. Huge BBX. It's more like a coffee table book, but it's a really good book that is actually worth, like, you, these are the kind of books that you snuggle up in winter and read. So that's the foreword. This introduction, and then chapter 1 says 1990 to 1994. These are the kind of illustrations like in the comic strip. I really do not know where Baby Blues actually featured, in which newspaper. I'm very sad to say. And the thing is, until a very long time, until about the middle of the book, I did not know that both the authors were male, because this book is written so well that I naturally thought that the two people who wrote this book were a couple. And until about the midway, the part where I am currently in, that is where it says in the bio there. So there, at the midway, there's a bio of both Rick Kirkman and Jerry Scott, who I then understood were actually two males. It's so well written. I don't know. I mean, I'm a guy, so I won't be able to give out the perspective of the females who would read this book. But in my opinion, this is a very well researched book and reads extremely realistically. So I'll give you an example of a strip. So you can pause it there and maybe read that strip if you want. And let's give you another example of a strip. So let's go for a color one this time. So hopefully you can pause it there and read it. So it's mostly in black and white grayscale, but there are few color strips in between. It's a lovely thing. There's lots of research inside. So there's this early development of the strip. So there's a lot of stuff inside this book. It's not just a compendium of 2 decades of one of the best comic strips, I think, but a compendium of a lot of research, and there's a lot of work that has actually gone into making this book. And I feel that this is definitely worth a collection, worth your collection. So apparently there have been lots of criticism regarding this, which I am seeing now because I have no idea what they were planning at. But so they have included that in this book as well. But I love this strip. I mean, this is the kind of book that you go slow and want to savor each strip differently. The same thing happened with me and Calvin and Hobbes, and I've actually left quite a part of Calvin and Hobbes unread because I don't want it to finish. I don't know whether other people have that, but I definitely do. So this one is genuinely funny in my opinion. This strip is actually very well written, very well researched, and it's adult humor. I won't say this is meant for children, because it's not, and most children won't get this kind of humor, since it's related to bringing up a child and childbirth and so on. So yeah, that's about it. So it's a very cute book as well, in my opinion. I love this book, but then I might be very biased about it. So yeah, that's about it. Baby Blues, Decades 1 and 2. If you have any comments, any questions, anything to say about this video, or in fact any video, feel free to shoot a comment down in the comment section below. And as always, happy reading.